It's me again. So, I'm trying to walk. Yesterday, it's currently 4:34. Yesterday, I made it to 4:30 before I had to take my medicine. And I'm really trying to push it to like 5 when I get out of work. But I'm feeling that busy. So to distract myself on my way back to my apartment, I'm just doing another video. But I do have more stuff to talk to you about. I've been thinking about my future. You know, I do want to get into comedy, but I feel like that's kind of dying because people don't have senses of humor anymore. So I'm always going to comedy write. Probably lean more towards like skits, plays, screenplays, that kind of stuff. I'm always going to be a writer, and I'm always working on something. I'm going to publish a book. My poetry book is almost done. I'm working on a novel right now. You know, I'm always working on something in the writing space. But I'm done giving out my work to, like, you know, local playwrights. I've written a few things, you know, that never really took off, but was on a local stage. I gave it away for free because I care about the arts program, and they couldn't afford, you know, to pay a writer. They had a cast, they had costumes, and their project kind of fell through, and they needed something written fast. So I stepped up for my community. I don't want Syracuse to look bad ever. So, but I definitely want to change my life, and can't change your life all on charity. So I have to focus more on stuff that's going to prosper for me, just to get the fuck up out of this area. Once I'm in a better position, I can have more time to give back. I'm always going to give back when I can, but I've been giving too much of my thoughts and my writing away over the years. I've thrown too much shit out because I thought it was stupid, and it probably could have been something great, just doubting myself. So I'm making it more of a point to write every day and just focus on my own projects. And I'm not really going to talk about it because a lot of people steal my shit. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But it is what it is. I've been kind of thinking about getting my real estate license. This area is kind of shit for real estate, but I could move to the city and spend a pretty good profit. There's always, you know, an apartment shortage. There's always something to sell in the city. And since I'm in New York still, I can still get my real estate license out here and then move to the city when I have a bit more experience. You know, I'm really good at selling houses because I love helping them picture their family there. I romanticize it. I find out about them and their family and what they're looking for. And, you know, I do this for friends. Like, if they're looking for a house, I'm the one that goes on the internet and, like, gives them a bunch of addresses. And they usually pick one of mine. I'm just really good at, like, staging and selling houses and throwing parties. And like, fashion. I wanted to make my own clothing line. Not just ladies one, but juniors, boys and girls, and infant and maternity line. Sorry. I don't want to get squished. I'm going to cross the road while I can. And I also want to make cosmetics and hair accessories and jewelry. That's always been a dream of mine. I am very good at designing. I have shit at drawing, though, so it's kind of a little hard to get it out of my head. And I have to learn these new sewing machines because, like I said, I learned to sew on some ancient shit, like Rumpelstiltskin type of shit. It was electric. It was a foot pedal, but it was still electric. But you had to wind it yourself, and there was no symbols. Like, I don't know what these symbols mean. I don't know how to use this new technology. I'd have to take a whole class. But I loved, you know, making my prom dress and helping my mom make dresses, and we'd make jeans. She put patches on, vests, jackets, and I was so into it. I love it so much, you know, and I really want to make clothing for the average fucking woman. I don't want to make clothing for supermodels. I don't want to be fucking Gucci prices. I want to design clothes that you can find in Walmart for my fucking people that can, you know, they have families that are just scraping by. I want them to look good and feel good about themselves, and design for all sizes, because we have women with long legs, we have curves. I don't want them to feel shame. Like, I don't want to limit any size. Like, I want to, I mean, it's going to be hard to design for all body types, but I want them to have options. And I want to design something that, you know, you can go into my section and I can have outfits for you. I'll put it together for you if you aren't good at it. But also you can match my things and make your own outfit out of my stuff. Like, I don't want to just limit it to this top goes with those bottoms and that sweater goes with that skirt. You know, I want them to be able to put their own stamp on it in their way. But if they don't know how to do that and they just want to, you know, have a quick option and someone put it together for them, they'll have that option too. I'm gonna go this way. They seem to be working over here. I don't want to get in the way, but that's always been a dream of mine. I have a name for it and everything, but without a backer, it's really fucking hard to do that. Or, you know, winning the lottery. If I ever won the lottery, that's the first thing I'll fucking do. I don't want to work for other people. I have a bazillion different ideas, and I just don't have, I don't have the money or the resources to just get it off the ground. Like, a lot of these celebrities that come out with stuff, they already come out with that when they're already established. It's really hard to just step into the fashion industry like, hey, Walmart, pick me. You know, they have a million options. They pick celebrities, you know, think all the fucking perfumes out there, all the different celebrities, all the clothing line. You have to kind of have a name. You have to kind of have an image for them to follow. I'm just not there yet. One day I hope to be. I don't need to be fucking famous at all. I'm not designing to be famous like a lot of these designers are. Like, they want their name out there. None of my clothing line will have my name on it. That's so fucking tacky to me. You gotta put your own name on your shit. You have no creative thought to name it something else. You need the glory that bad. I just think it's cheese. And I think it's ridiculous to spend $4,000 on a fucking jacket or a pair of shoes. I will never design for that price. It's not sustainable for most people, and it's too expensive to make, and it's not good for the fucking planet. Like, I actually care about people. So I'm working on some designs. I really want to make perfumes and makeup. That's my jam. One day it'll all take off, and I'm hoping selling some houses will get me there faster. I'd have to sell a lot of houses around here, which is going to be tricky, but the market is shitballs. To get to New York City, I can't just like take my real estate license and be like, hi New York City, hire me. You know, I gotta have some experience under my belt. So I'm looking into that. I'm also applying for a cruise ship, because what other way can you see the world and get paid for it other than you know, being a rock star? I don't have the pipes for that. But you know, flight attendant I'm gonna apply for. I want to get the fuck up out of here. I have plans in here. I'm sick of being held down and poor. That ain't my life. I'm not held down. I can get myself out of here. 40 years old. I have 20 years until I want to retire. And I want to retire with my stuff in Walmart. That's my dream. Might not be, you know, Macy's or fucking Kohl's even, but it would bring me great pride to see people that came from families like mine wearing my stuff and feeling good about themselves. I'm not in it for the glory. I'm in it for people to have real options that are sustainable and cute and fun and affordable without my name on it. And I also want to publish some books. I'm going places. just very slowly. It's alright though.